Morning. I was trying to read the chat and I realized I couldn't without leaning in because I'm blind. Don't mind me. How's everyone doing? Good morning, Miss Jess. Good morning, Amber. Let's see. So I've already got Sergeant Goode queued up because my throat is, let's see, this needs to go down a little bit. My throat is just on its last leg. And so I'm going to do the least amount of talking possible today. Good morning, Chrissy. So we're going to add him to stage. Good morning. Don't mind the yawning. I haven't drank my tea yet because it's too hot. So I'll get there. I'll be awake by the end, I promise. So let's start with this dumpster fire and we'll see how far we get with him. Let's see.
Jill Daniels, correct?
Yes.
You knew her, or you now know her, to be Christopher Albert's sister-in-law, correct?
Yes.
Christopher Albert is married to Jill Daniels' sister, correct?
Yes.
And you know Christopher Albert as Brian Albert's brother.
Low volume? I don't know how to do anything about that. Is it just me speaking low? Is this low volume when I play it?
Correct?
Yes.
So it is fair to say that you graduated high school with Michael Proctor's sister and Christopher Albert's sister-in-law, correct?
Yes.
And, growing up in Canton and, working for 18 years as a Canton police officer, you're well familiar with the Albert family of Canton, correct?
I work with one of them.
You know that the Albert family is a well-known family in Canton, correct?
Sure.
The Albert family is well connected to the town of Canton, correct?
I don't know what you mean by connected. They live in Canton. Yes.
All right, well, Christopher Albert is a Canton town selectman, is he not?
Yes.
And you've already established that Kevin Albert is a Canton police officer, correct?
Yes.
And you already testified that you knew Brian Albert as well, and you knew that he was a Boston police officer who lived in Canton, correct?
Yes.
In fact, he and his family lived at 34 Fairview in Canton, correct?
Yes.
You also knew that his family had been there for years. Before Brian Albert owned the house, his parents owned it, correct?
Yes.
Now, as of January 28th of 2022, who among the Albert family did you know either personally or professionally?
Professionally is Kevin Albert.
Okay, and what about personally?
I knew Chris.
And you know that Christopher Albert, in addition to being a town selectman, also owns a pizza place in Canton, correct?
Yes, he does.
What's the name of that pizza place?
That'd be D&E.
And have you eaten there before?
Yes.
You've seen Christopher Albert there before?
I have.
Now, on January 29th of 2022, you learned at approximately 6 a.m. that John O'Keefe's body was found on Brian Albert's front lawn, correct?
Yes.
And as of January 29th of 2022, you knew that Brian Albert at that time, of course, was the brother of your fellow Canton police officer, Kevin Albert, correct?
Yes.
And how long have you known Kevin Albert for?
As long as I worked at the Canton Police Department.
And that is approximately 18 years?
Coming up in 18 years, yes.
And is Kevin Albert older or younger than you or around the same age?
He's older than me.
By how many years, if you know?
I don't. Probably
Approximately?
5 years?
Have you ever shared a patrol car with Kevin Albert?
No.
Have you ever worked on an investigation or a case with Kevin Albert?
I probably have. Yeah.
In addition to being a colleague, would you also consider Kevin Albert to be a friend?
Yeah, we've socially hung out after work.
And because he is a fellow Canton police officer, you'd expect that he would have your back in a crisis, correct?
Objection, Your Honor.
No, I'll let him have it.
I hope he would defend me while working. Yes, he's a police officer.
You would certainly protect him in a crisis, correct?
At work, when we're police officers, yes.
Sure. Well, even out of work, if he was in a crisis, you'd probably help, correct?
I don't know what you're asking.
Well, there is a teamwork that is part and parcel of being a police officer with your fellow officers, correct?
Sure,
It's a dangerous job.
sure,
You need to have each other's back.
sure,
You need to depend on your fellow officers, correct?
sure.
And it's been said there's a brotherhood among police officers, correct?
To a fact,
And, when you meet another police officer, he or she will tell you that they're, quote, on the job, correct?
Objection, Your Honor.
The objection sustained.
And in terms of, depending on your fellow officers, you're taught all this beginning in the police academy, correct?
Objection.
No, he can have that.
what am I taught?
Well, I'm asking you. With regard to the teamwork and, having each other's backs and, working together and depending on each other, you're taught that starting in,
Sure,
and it's reinforced over the years by superior officers and your colleagues, correct?
sure.
Now, you were assigned as the primary investigator in the reconstruction analysis for this case, correct?
Assigned as the what?
You were assigned.
I love watching this now, knowing what we know, and looking at how pompous and ridiculous all of his answers are. It's just so good.
As the primary investigator in the reconstruction analysis for this case.
I don't know reconstruction analysis. No, I was the patrol supervisor that day.
Let me just have a moment, Your Honor.
Okay.
May I approach?
Yes.
Now, I'm going to show you what is, not sure how many pages, but there are quite a few.
Okay.
It's a,
Your Honor, if you could not describe what he's showing to the witness and
Yeah,
just
just
show
go
it to
ahead
him.
and show it to him.
sure. I'm going to direct you, I'm taking up the first 4 pages and directing you just to the 5th page.
Okay.
And specifically the second paragraph, and it's numbered number 2.
Okay.
And I will ask you if you've seen that before.
Okay.
And I'll take it back from you.
Okay.
Do you, may-
Sure.
thank you. Do you recognize what this is?
Looks like some state police form.
Okay. Is it a
Why don't you not ask him? He just answered what he thought it was.
are you familiar with a collision analysis and reconstruction section, a CARS report?
I know the state police has a cars section that handles motor vehicle homicide.
Does this appear to be a CARS report?
I've never seen one. You just showed me one. I'm not in the state police.
But you did see that your name is listed in the paragraph that I pointed out to you,
Sure.
and you're listed as Sergeant Sean Goode, that's you, correct?
Mhm.
Of the Canton Police. And you were assigned as the primary investigator in this reconstruction.
Because I wrote the offense report from that day.
Well, I'm just asking you. I'm dealing with a state police report that lists you as the.
Sergeant Goode's a hefty little man, so he might be breathing in heavily. I'm sorry, Buffy. Look at him, doesn't he? He doesn't scream health, He's struggling. Like some of us. Like me. I'm struggling today. But Sergeant Goode, he's a hefty little one.
Primary investigator with regard to the reconstruction.
Objection, Your Honor. May we approach?
Sustained. Sure, why don't you all come up for a minute? Bring that, please.
Sergeant Goode, what was your understanding on February 1st of 2022 regarding the Canton Police Department's role?
Oh, he absolutely hates life right now, Miss Jess. And thank you. The puppies had their bacon this morning already, and they ate my sandwich, so they're well fed and having their little extra morning nap right now. Thank God they're not up barking at whoever just got in their car.
In this homicide investigation?
I believe at some point on the 29th, we recused ourselves and we weren't part of the investigation.
Oh, so you did know as of the day that John O'Keefe was found on Brian Albert's front lawn that the Canton Police had recused themselves from the case, correct?
At some point, I was notified after I finished all my paperwork, yeah.
And what was your understanding of the recusal decision in terms of what Canton Police was either allowed to do or not do?
Well, he had passed away, so now no matter what, it's state police investigation. It's a homicide. We do not investigate homicides.
Well, you've been a Canton police officer for 18 years, correct?
Yes.
During those 18 years, do you know how many homicide investigations have occurred in Canton?
None.
None?
Homicides? No. And I was involved in none.
That the department was involved in?
I can't think off the top of my head, no.
So in the 18 years, this is the first homicide that your department's been involved in, to your knowledge?
Yes.
Okay. Are you aware that although the state police have primary jurisdiction, they work hand in hand with local departments, usually, unless there's a conflict of interest?
Yes.
So in this case, you learned that there was a conflict of interest. And my question to you is, what did that mean in terms of your potential involvement in the investigation once that conflict was determined?
Objection, Your Honor.
Sustained.
Were you the primary investigator for the Canton Police Department as of February 1st?
No.
Did you participate with the state police in any part of the reconstruction?
No.
Now, Sergeant Goode, who is Brian Higgins?
He is a ATF agent that has a satellite office out of the Canton Police Department.
And when did you come to meet him?
I have no idea when he started. It's been years.
He is a deadbeat agent that has a couch in his office and he sleeps in it occasionally, which is pretty much all the time. That's who Higgins is.
Years, over a decade?
I don't think so, but maybe.
Between 5 and 10 years?
Sure.
And how often would you see him at the Canton Police Station?
I worked midnights, so during that time, but I mean, 3 times a week I would see him. I mean, we don't have the same work schedule. I don't know when he works. He doesn't know when I do.
Okay, and when you say you work midnight, that means you come in at midnight?
Yes.
At 8 a.m.?
Correct.
And he works in the same building as you in terms of the fact that he has an office there, correct?
Yes.
Are there any other ATF agents that have offices at the Canton?
There could be. They don't check in with us.
Do you know of any ATF agents that have offices at the Canton Police Department?
Not that I know of, no.
What about officers from other local departments, surrounding towns? Do they have any offices at the Canton Police Department?
No.
And you're not sure exactly how long he's had that office for, but it's been years.
Correct.
He has his own key card to enter the building?
Yes.
And you say you've seen him 2 or 3 times a week in the time that he's had an office there?
Sure.
You're aware that Brian Higgins is a close friend of the former Canton Police Chief, Kenneth Berkowitz?
Sure.
You know that Chief Berkowitz was the reason that he was allowed to maintain an office at the Canton Police Department.
I didn't know that.
Well, his close friend, Chief Berkowitz, was your boss on January 29th of 2022, correct?
His close friend?
Yeah, Brian Higgins' close friend, Chief Berkowitz, was your boss on January 29th of 2022.
Okay.
And does okay mean yes?
Yes.
And you worked the midnight shift that day as well?
No,
What was your shift?
I took it off.
Were you assigned to dispatch that day?
The night of the incident?
Yes.
No, I stayed inside. I was inside.
Inside where?
The dispatch. I handle all the calls, send the guys everywhere.
All right, that was my question. I'm sorry if I'm
Okay.
I'm not being clear, but you were on duty, correct?
Yes.
What was your shift?
My shift was I stayed inside.
I'm sorry. What was the timing of your shift?
12 to 8.
Thank you. And when you say you stayed inside, that meant you were handling
Oh,
dispatch, correct?
correct.
And when you're handling dispatch, you're not expected to leave the station and physically respond to calls that come in, correct?
It depends on the call. Anything within reason that a supervisor should go, I'm leaving the station.
Okay, but
Normal car accidents, stuff like that patrol can handle, no.
okay, so unless it's something unusual, you're going to.
He's leaving the station if it pertains to a friend of his and they need a friendly on site. That's when he's leaving the station. Good job, Good. Very stupid. Stupid man.
Stay at dispatch, correct?
Correct.
And just after 1:30 a.m., while you were working dispatch, that's when you saw Brian Higgins enter the Canton Police Station at 1:30 in the morning, correct?
Correct.
Did he come into the dispatch area?
I said that earlier. I don't remember him coming in, or just did I see him on the cameras walking down the hallway? We have I think we have 7 or 8 monitors in front of
Lie.
me that I'm able to watch people around our building.
So it could be that you just saw him on a screen, or it could be that he was in your room,
Correct.
but you don't remember which, correct?
Correct.
And before he showed up there at 1:30, you hadn't called him to ask him to come in, correct?
No.
You hadn't asked him for any help with any investigation at 1:30, correct?
No.
When you first saw him there at 1:30, did you have any idea why he was showing up?
No.
And when you first saw him, do you remember what entrance he used to come into the Canton Police Station?
I don't. It was from the back parking lot. I don't know if he was on the left back rear or right back rear.
And you would agree with me that 1:30 in the morning was hours before John O'Keefe was found unresponsive on Brian Albert's front lawn, correct?
Yes.
Good morning, Volstrom. I hope I said that right. I hate when I get things wrong.
You had no information at 1:30 in the morning that John O'Keefe was out on Brian Albert's front lawn at that time, correct?
Correct.
And when Brian Higgins entered the department, that was the first time you had seen him on either the 28th or the 29th, correct?
Correct.
And this is again at 1:30 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes.
you have to say yes or no.
Yes.
Thank you. You didn't know where he was coming from?
No.
You didn't know what he had done that night?
Absolutely not.
You didn't know who he had been with that night?
No.
This was a Friday night into early Saturday morning with a major blizzard forecast.
Correct.
It already started snowing.
Yes.
It was supposed to get worse.
Yes.
Was it unusual to see Brian Higgins come into the station at 1:30 a.m. on a weekend?
No.
And you don't recall how close you got to him?
No.
That's my favorite question. Was it unusual for him to come in at 1:30 on a weekend? No, it wasn't unusual. Like, are you kidding me? So this man just slept there all the time. Oh, I love it. Higgy poo on a big couch in his office, locked in some room while like the whole day is going around him. People are coming in and out of shift, and he's just he's passed out on a couch in some locked room upstairs. What a disaster. Oh, what a drunk disaster.
Are you able to tell this jury anything about his demeanor?
No. He just walked in. It's not unusual. We wouldn't have made pleasantries or say hello to each other. It's not uncommon.
And you don't recall whether or not you got close enough to him to smell his breath or to smell what he smelled like, correct?
No.
At any point,
Did you sniff him? I don't think you need to sniff a higgy poo. I think it smells like sweat and regret and like stale Jameson and ginger. Just if he gets within like 5 feet of you. That's just what his aura smells like in
did
general.
he tell you why he was there?
No.
How long did he remain at the station for?
No idea. I only saw him come in, never saw him leave or anything like that.
Did you ever see him do any paperwork at the station?
That night?
Yes.
No.
Did you ever see him do any administrative work at the station?
I can't leave the dispatch room. His office is out on the second floor.
So let's skip ahead a few hours later. You're still working dispatch when a call came in that a man was found unresponsive on Brian Albert's front lawn, correct?
Yes.
It's just after 6 a.m.
Yes.
You yourself took that call?
I did.
And with regard to who is responsible for entering the information,
Let's be honest. It smells like farts. His office smells like dirty old man farts. That's what it smells like. And just, it smells like what a hangover smells like. Probably rotten puke and farts. And stale whiskey.
that came in on a call to dispatch. Who is
Farts
that?
and baloney.
The person that's working the desk.
So at 6 a.m., you were responsible for taking down the information and entering it into your system, correct?
It's being recorded through the 911 dispatch, correct? But I didn't enter it into our IMC program, which is our daily log.
Okay, who enters that into your daily log?
That'd be the person that's working the desk.
And you had previously testified that location is important, correct?
Correct.
You would discuss the fact that if a call comes in on a cell phone as opposed to a landline, you want to know where that cell phone is, correct?
Yes.
And you have ways of pinging the cell phone such that you can actually see the location on a map, correct?
Sure. Yes.
And you would agree with me that ultimately when the location was entered into your system, the location was entered as 3250, correct?
No, it was 34. At least we put it out as 34.
34,
Kat, we're just guessing what Higgy's office smelled like. That's all. Nothing to see here.
was the actual address, but 32 is what made it into the police report, sir, did it not?
No, my police report says 34 Fairview.
Now, when that call came in after 6 a.m., you decided that you would personally go out, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I actually have the front page of your police report. May I approach, Your Honor?
Yes. Show Mr. Lally.
Thank you.
I'd ask you to read that silently to yourself, take a good look at it, and look up at me when you're done. You've had enough time to review it?
Yes.
Getting back to the location, which you said was important, what is the location listed in your very police report?
On the face sheet, it says 32, but in my narrative is 34.
Oh. The face sheet is important, is it not?
Yes.
People see the face sheet before they get to the narrative, correct?
Sure.
Is accuracy important?
Yes.
And the very first thing that's entered with regard to the location is inaccurate, right?
Say it again.
The very first entry with regard to the location on your police report on the face sheet is inaccurate. Would you agree with that?
I guess so, yes.
And with regard to the name down the bottom of that report, I left the report in front of you so you could look at it again. Would you read that silently to yourself and look up at me?
Okay.
Does that refresh your memory as to what name is listed?
Yes.
What name is that?
John O'Keefe.
If I can have that back for a minute. Now, you decided that you wanted to go to the call, or you decided it would be a good thing for you to go to the call personally, correct?
Yes,
So you called Officer Kelly Deaver into dispatch,
I did.
and you did that because you wanted.
Wait a minute, Lori. Your friend babysat for Higgins' ex-wife. What dirty deets do you have for us? I want to know. I want to know anything you think is insignificant. We want to know. Because we've already got dirty, stinky, stale. I bet there's like stale cigarettes too and cigar smoke that stinks up his office or his former office. I bet there's a stank in there that they just can't get out and it's on the walls. That's farts. It always comes back to farts.
Wanted her to cover the desk for you so that you could personally respond to the call, correct?
Correct.
Responding to the call wasn't your duty assignment, but you made it your duty assignment, correct?
Correct.
And if you were going to leave, somebody had to cover.
Correct.
After that, you personally called two of your other colleagues who were not on duty that night to respond with you to Brian Albert's house, correct?
Yes, I did.
And you previously testified, I believe, that Sergeant Michael Lank was one of those officers, and he arrived at 6:25 a.m., correct?
Correct.
And then Lieutenant Paul Gallagher was the other officer, and he arrived closer to 7 a.m., correct?
Yes.
When you responded to 34 Fairview on January 29th, did you know that residence?
Yes.
And what did you know that residence to be?
I knew that to be Brian Albert's house.
You and Sergeant Lank had both been to that residence before, correct?
No.
Together.
Actually, we have. We were there for a police report years ago.
Oh. And so when you decided to respond to the scene on January 29th, that residence of 34 Fairview, you knew exactly where you were going.
Yes.
And when you got there, you knew you were outside the home of Boston Officer Brian Albert, correct?
Yes.
And this was a memorable event. Would you agree with me?
Yes.
Before January 29th of 2022, you had never responded to a call where the body of one police officer was found on the front lawn of another police officer's house, correct?
Yes.
And at some point after you arrived, you saw both Sergeant Lank and Detective Gallagher arrive, correct?
Yes.
It was Sergeant Lank who first entered the home and made initial contact with Brian Albert and his family.
No, I was right next to him.
So is it your testimony that the first time the police went in the house, you were there with Sergeant Lank?
Yes.
All right. And when you went in, can I have Exhibit 8 on the screen, please? Okay. Terrific. You're able to see Exhibit 8?
Yes.
Is that a fair depiction of what the house looked like when you entered it?
Yes.
Did you see the front door?
Yes.
Is that the door that you entered?
Yes.
And you had testified that you looked around the immediate area where you were while Sergeant Lank was asking questions. You noticed that when you entered that front door, you come into a foyer area, and directly in front of you on the left, you can almost reach out and touch. There's a door that goes down to the cellar, is there not?
I don't know. I don't remember a door there. I remember the stairs going up to the second floor.
I see. So you don't remember that as you step into the house, you can go down a cellar door right away?
Objection.
No, I don't know where his cellar is.
The objection sustained.
You don't know where the cellar is, and that's in part because you did not go down to the cellar, correct?
Correct.
You never examined it?
No.
You never saw what condition it was in?
No.
Saw whether there was any signs of struggle down there?
No.
Never saw if anything was tipped over?
Amber says, wow, a lot of people think Colin did it. I still don't think he could be able to do it. He seems like one of those fake tough guys. I think he could have done it if his uncle tuned him up first and then he was like the final blow. I think that's the only way he would have connected. Because I think the same thing. He's all talk, no game. There's nothing really going on upstairs. But a lot of those like fake tough guys are really idiots, you know, and they don't have a lot going on upstairs and all they can do is fight. But I mean, I would have said that if we hadn't seen those videos that came out after he testified the first time with him like swinging and missing. That was pretty bad in itself. So yeah, that's pretty wild. But I think that he, like, as long as his uncle like set it up and then let him get in the last hit, that's the only thing I can think of.
No.
You never saw whether there was any blood or other trace evidence down there?
Objection, Your Honor.
The objection sustained. You've made your point. Can we turn the lights back on, please? Do you need this, Ms. Giannetti?
I do not.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, now going back to when you first arrived, Sergeant, you were alone in your cruiser, correct?
Yes.
You weren't driving with a partner that morning.
No.
You were the second officer on scene?
No. Third.
Who got there before you did?
Officer Saraf and Officer Mullaney.
Okay, so Mullaney actually beat you there?
Yes.
But only within a matter of minutes, correct?
Sure.
You arrived in your marked cruiser, correct?
Yes.
You had your overhead emergency lights on, correct?
Correct.
You pulled up right in the front of the house, facing in the wrong direction in terms of the lane that you were in.
Correct.
You were parked on Fairview, adjacent to the Albert residence, and you were facing towards Cedar Crest, correct?
Correct.
When you parked, you left your motor running, correct?
Yes.
And when you got out of your cruiser, one prominent sound that you heard was Karen Reed screaming at the top of her lungs, correct?
Yes.
She appeared to be in distress.
Correct.
She appeared to be crying.
I did not see her crying.
She was hysterical.
Yes.
She was very loud.
Yes.
And you could hear her yelling throughout that morning, could you not?
Correct.
After you got there, other emergency vehicles showed up?
No.
Did you see any other cruisers show up?
If you want to call it an unmarked detective pickup truck or cruiser, sure.
Okay, so there was one additional police vehicle that showed up?
Sergeant Lang arrived in that, and then Lieutenant Paul Gallagher arrived in his unmarked cruiser.
Okay, so two additional vehicles. And also Officer Saraf's vehicle was there?
And Mulaney's, correct.
So we're now up to 4 police vehicles on scene?
Yes.
They all had their lights on?
No. Detective Sergeant Langs does not have any lights in it, and neither did Paul Gallagher's lights were not activated, I believe.
I see. So you and Saraf and Mullaney had your lights on?
Correct.
And I actually miscounted. That would be 5 police vehicles, correct?
Sure.
All right. 3 with their lights on. What about ambulances?
There were 2 ambulances that showed up, one for the first transport of Officer O'Keefe and second for Miss Reed, but they were never there at the same time.
All right. When you first got there, was the first ambulance there?
It was.
And that ambulance also had its lights on?
Yes.
How many fire trucks were there when you were there?
Just one.
And that also had its lights on as well?
Correct.
And engine running?
Yes.
So all at once, there's 3 police cars, police cruisers, there's 1 ambulance, everybody has their lights on, and there's 1 fire truck. And yet that didn't wake up Big Bad Brian A. and his wife, Coco. Poor Coco. Just kidding. Not poor Coco. Coco's a dumpster fire as well. Oh, and what they did to Chloe is unforgivable.
And everyone was essentially parked around and in front of 34 Fairview, correct?
Correct.
And all the while, the first responders are talking over the noise of the storm, correct?
Yes.
And they're also talking over the screaming by Karen Reed, correct?
Sure.
At one point, Kerry Roberts even yelled at Karen, and I apologize for the language, but she yelled at her to shut the fuck up, correct?
I have no idea. I don't recall that.
The scene was very chaotic. Would you agree?
Oh, yes.
All right. Could I have Exhibit 16 on the screen, please? Oh, yes, of course. I'm sorry. Okay. Now, this has previously been admitted as sort of a side-to-side comparison between your cruiser dash cam and Officer Sarif's dash cam.
Okay.
And they've been synchronized.
Okay.
If we could start at 9 minutes in, please.
So, Ms. Giannetti, this is not yet in evidence.
I had it as Exhibit 16, am I
Right.
correct?
Right. So it's not in yet.
I see. With regard to your dash cam, sir, do you recognize the bottom video here as depicting your view as you were driving to the scene?
Sure.
And that appears to be a fair and accurate representation of what was shown to you on direct examination with regard to your dash cam?
Yes.
You can continue.
I think Bobby. No?
Okay, we can pause it there. Would you agree with me, Sergeant Goode, that you're arriving on scene at approximately 6:16 a.m. on January 29th?
Yes.
And I'd ask you to review and compare your dash cam video with the top dash cam video for the next 30 seconds or a minute, please. I'll
Okay.
ask some questions after that.
Sure.
You can pause it. Sergeant Goode, does it appear as though the top dash cam shows the exact same thing as the bottom dash cam, just from a different vantage point?
Yes.
Can you play it for another 20, 30 seconds? Were you able to see when people are moving, or when somebody's moving in the top version, they're also moving in the bottom version, just again from different vantage points?
Yes.
So do these both appear to be fair and accurate representations of the dash cams that were going on at that time?
Yes.
I would offer that, Your Honor.
Okay, I'd like to see Councilor Cyber for just 1 second on this.
Now, Sergeant Goode, you've testified that you got there at about 6:16 a.m. and relying on Exhibit 16 that I placed before you, correct?
Okay. Yes.
You stayed on scene for over an hour and 40 minutes. Would you agree with that?
Yes,
You left maybe around 7:50 a.m. or so?
correct.
And during the beginning part of the 1 hour and 40 minutes that you were on scene, with all the vehicles that we've just seen at around 6:16 a.m. and for the first 10, 15 minutes with all those lights flashing, you never saw Brian Albert come out of his house, correct?
Correct.
And did you see first responders working on John O'Keefe when you were there?
No,
He had already been loaded into the ambulance at that time?
correct.
So you didn't see him actually being scooped up and put on a stretcher, correct?
I don't recall, no. Houston.
And with regard to the remainder of the time that you were
Good morning, Emily.
on scene, up until all the way through 7:50 in the morning, did you ever see Brian Albert come out of his home?
No,
Did you ever see anyone come out of the Albert residence?
other than Jen McCabe and Matt McCabe, no.
I thought Goode was. Isn't there a text message or something? Or maybe I'm like conflating things. I thought Goode was the one that texted Brian Albert, "Don't come out." Am I making that up? Like I thought he said, "Stay inside" or something. I feel like I heard that somewhere. I don't know where. I just feel like I heard it. But leave it to me to not remember where. Anyway, I feel like that happened. I might be lying, but
Were you aware when you entered the Albert residence that morning that John O'Keefe was found on his front lawn wearing only one shoe, black in color?
I was not aware of him missing a shoe, no.
While you were there, you were
Oh, if he
listening
did,
to the
that's not
questions that
public.
Sergeant Blank was asking Brian Albert.
Yes,
Did you ever hear Sergeant Lank ask Brian Albert that morning if he knew
Huh.
where the other shoe was that was black in color?
Objection.
Sustained.
While you were there, did you ever hear Sergeant Lank ask Brian Albert when he learned that John O'Keefe was lying on his front lawn?
Objection.
Sustained.
Claire
You knew
was
that
right
Brian
about the
Albert,
shoe.
as a Boston police officer, is a first responder, correct?
yes,
All police officers are first responders, correct?
yes,
You know from your training that all police officers have to receive CPR and other necessary training to be first responders, correct?
yes.
At any point in time, did you ask Brian Albert why you didn't come out of his house?
No,
Did Sergeant Lank, in your presence, ask him why you didn't come out of his house?
Objection.
Sustained.
After clearing the scene at 7:50 in the morning, did you go back to the station?
I did.
Do you know whether or not Kevin Albert was working that day?
I don't.
Did you see Kevin Albert that day?
I don't recall seeing him.
Did you speak with Kevin Albert that day?
No,
Now, since that day, it's been almost 2.5 years. You've continued working on the same police force as Kevin Albert, correct?
yes,
At some point in time, you and Kevin Albert discussed the fact that you were one of the first responding officers to his brother's home for this tragic incident, correct?
yes,
It's a very unique situation, correct?
yes.
Many officers under the department were interested to know what you saw and heard that day, correct?
Sure.
At what point in time after January 29th did Kevin Albert broach the topic with you as to what had happened on January 29th?
Objection.
Can you answer that?
Sure. I don't recall ever immediately talking to Kevin Albert about the incident. No.
Right, well, you had said that you don't recall talking to him that day, but certainly within a couple of weeks, the two of you caught up, correct?
I can't remember. No.
I'm sorry?
I can't recall that. No.
Within a couple of months? you talked about it?
Sure.
And when you say sure, sir, I take that as you're saying, well,
Let's be honest. Most talkative says it's almost like Colin in 15 years. If we're being honest, Colin's going to be under like federal court martial in 15 years or less, to be completely straight with myself. I'd give it like 2 years or less, and he's going to be court-martialed for something. And yeah, that's my take on things. The kid's too dumb to not get in trouble for like everything he does. There's something wrong with that one. There's just something wrong with that one. He ain't right.
if you really want to go there, I'll give you the sure answer. You have to answer yes or no.
Okay. Yes.
So you answer yes or no if you
Yeah.
can, and if you can't, you can't. So
Right.
ask the question
Oh.
again or just move on, please.
Okay.
You can't, you can't. Fucking cunt. Sorry. My bad. I didn't mean to do that.
Do you recall where you were when you and Kevin Albert discussed what had happened on January 29th?
No.
Do you recall who else was present?
No.
Do you recall whether it was in person or over the phone?
I don't recall. No.
You certainly told him what you observed and heard that day, correct?
Yes.
Now, when you arrived, you were on scene not only to assist with, first aid and secure the scene, but as a first responder, your job is to assess the situation and also make an initial determination about gathering evidence. Would you agree with that?
Yes.
So you'd be on the lookout for any physical evidence, correct?
Yes.
And you'd certainly be on high alert for any individual who made any statement about what may have occurred, correct?
Correct.
That's important not only for treatment
He's in-
purposes of somebody who apparently
Wait, what's Army preschool? Is that what the 3 weeks is? Is that like ahead of boot camp? Does everybody have to do that? Is that not what everybody does? Is that like remedial? Is there a remedial Army class? So, oh my God, there's a remedial Army class. He failed the entry exams? What? Oh my God. Catch-up school. We have to catch up to everyone else. No. I thought you go to the Army when you like a kid like him would go to the Army because he doesn't have grades or something, like because he doesn't know what to do with his life. Like lots of people go because that's what they want to do, and there's like a calling for it. But Colin, there is no calling. There is just, good God, I don't know what to do with my life. Nothing, like there's no other choice for him but to be in the Army. Oh my God. He's a messy mess. So he's just going to the Army just to avoid the deposition? That's the dumbest freaking thing I've ever heard. I thought that was just a joke. I thought everybody was joking about that. I didn't realize there was really like a remedial school. Every time I think that like there's a joke and it ends up being true, it's just so disappointing. I don't understand. A remedial Army school. Catch-up
but also for
class.
investigative purposes, correct?
The disappointment is
Again,
real.
you were the third officer on the scene by minutes in terms of
Shit.
the other two officers arriving before you, correct?
Yes.
And while you were on scene for over an hour and 40 minutes, and by the way, when I say on scene, it's clear to you that I'm asking you about 34 Fairview, correct?
Yes.
There was no scene at the Canton Police Department, correct?
No, I'm talking about 34 Fairview.
Of course. A scene is where something happened, correct?
Yes.
While you were on scene at 34 Fairview for an hour and 40 minutes, did you ever once hear Karen Reed say, I hit him, I hit him, I hit him, I hit him?
I did not.
And you wrote a report regarding this, correct?
I did.
You are trained over your 18 years that you include every important detail in that report, correct?
Correct.
Certainly a statement by Karen Reed screaming out, I hit him, I hit him, I hit him, I hit him, would have been an important detail that you would have included in your report, correct?
Yes.
You do not.
So I'm still not over this. And yes, Buffy, Colin does smell like disappointment. Should have called Emily for pre-ASVAB training. Then he would have passed. We know she has the best flashcards. Oh my God. I'm still just so everybody knew during that that motion hearing the other day when they said he's got 3 weeks of school, everybody just like pinned that immediately. Everyone that's been in the Army and everything, they were like, oh, he has a sped class. I'm like astonished. I didn't think it could get much worse for him, but these things just keep coming out. Oh boy. The sadness. So sad. I mean, even going into the Army, it should be like a proud moment in someone's life. Like you're doing your family right and stuff, and you're doing your country right, and you got put in a sped class. That's wild. I'm sorry. I'll get over it. I will get over it.
Intentionally omit, I should say, any important details from your report, correct?
Correct.
You did not include that language, I hit him, I hit him, I hit him, I hit him, in your report, correct?
Correct.
And the reason you didn't include it is that you never heard those words come out of Karen Reed's mouth, correct?
Correct.
Okay, now getting back to potential physical evidence, if you're at a potential crime scene, you want to find what you can, correct?
Correct.
You want to properly secure any physical evidence, right?
Correct.
In order to assist the investigation, you're prepared to conduct a thorough search for evidence that may shed light on what had happened, correct?
Correct.
And you did participate in a thorough search in this case, did you not?
The best we could in the elements that we were dealing with. Yes.
You had previously, and I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off
Nope.
if I did. You had previously testified, and I think I'm quoting you, the leaf blower worked great, correct?
Yes.
You would agree with me that
The
with
leaf
that leaf
blower.
blower, your department was able to actually get down to the bare ground, correct?
Yes.
And you were directed to the precise area where John O'Keefe had been laying, correct?
Yes.
And so you knew the area that needed to be searched, correct?
Yes.
You certainly want to properly search around that area, correct?
Correct.
And after John O'Keefe was in the ambulance and then transported to the hospital, that was the very area that you were eyeballing, correct?
Yes.
And you visually searched that area as best you could in the conditions, correct?
Yes.
And you tried to be as careful as you could be.
Yes.
You did not want to miss anything.
Correct.
You took the job very seriously.
Yes.
In addition to scouring the area with your eyes, did you use your hands to search in the snow?
I don't remember doing that. I was recording it.
I'm sorry.
I don't remember it that way. I was recording the scene.
I see. Okay. Did you see other officers using their hands to search the scene?
I don't recall it that.
You recall officers using their feet to clear some areas?
Yes.
And
We kicked it. We kicked some evidence. We blew some evidence. We scooped some evidence up in solo cups, but mostly we kicked it around. It's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing to see here.
you were the one that actually got your leaf blower, correct?
I did.
First time you ever used that in an investigation, fair to say?
Yes.
And your search was thorough enough, and when I say your search, I mean your department search in addition to your observation. It was thorough enough that you actually did recover small droplets of blood, correct?
We did.
Who was it that collected those blood droplets?
That was Lieutenant Gallagher and Sergeant Lang.
In addition to the blood droplets, you were looking for anything else that might be out of place there?
Sure.
Small items,
Of course.
large items?
Anything.
And as you were on scene, it was starting to get lighter as the morning progressed, correct?
Yes.
And again, you didn't clear the scene until almost 8 a.m.
Correct.
And you searched and were keeping alert to what was around you for the time that you were on scene, correct?
Yes.
During that 1 hour, I should say, and 40 minutes, you did not find 45 pieces of red and black and clear taillight pieces at 34th Fairview, correct?
No.
How many pieces of taillight did you find on or around that property?
That morning, none.
Did you?
We'll end him there for now. He's fantastic. Fantastic little doughboy. I wonder how fat he got so far. Any sightings on this one? I bet Boozy has some pictures or something. I bet he can't stay inside. He's had to have been to some freaking wait, what did it say? Stop and Shop has ruined for me because of this. Who can I sue? Let's see. Oh yeah, tonight is the racist fundraiser, isn't it? Who, like, Christ almighty. For them to be doing it on Juneteenth, that's some cold shit, man. Like, was that not planned? Did they not notice? That's like heartless, especially with with all the text messages that just came out. Man, that's cold. Krusty organized it. I see. Yeah, but not an in-person fundraiser. Yeah, it's not an in-person thing where, and it wasn't planned ahead of time. Like, I mean, on Juneteenth, like, isn't it like a gala that's tonight or something? Where they're trying to do that at like a Canton, like VFW or something, or a American Legion. They're trying to do something like that. I'm interested to see how it turns out, but we'll see. I've got to go start work, which ironically is in the same exact spot that I sit. I'll just turn 2 inches like this to the right, and be working. But sorry I didn't make it Wednesday. I was actually getting ready and I slept in, my bad. But I got ready and I went to, and I drove back to Mass to go to that Medway fundraiser. And I went out and had dinner with Emily C. and my mom. So Emily met my mom. She met Meatball Mama. And that was fun, trying to explain how we met and this, that, and the other thing. Was a trip and a half. My mom didn't quite understand anything, but it was yeah, it was fun. A good time had by all. And then we went to the fundraiser together, which was a blast. I had so much fun, even though I clapped at all of the inappropriate times. And when I got told to stop clapping, I snapped. So I don't know who allowed me to go, but I had a great time. But I've got some videos that I've got to post from there. They did a great job, everyone except for Small Hands, Greg Connor, and loved the guy Bob. But I fear Bob will not be with us long enough to make it to the DA's race. Now, I'm supposed to send you guys to Law Girls Not Attorneys, but I don't know how to yet. So if you guys could just go there, that would be great. And then once I figure out how to do it, I know that I'm set up to do it and set up to like accept streams. I just don't know how to physically do it yet. So yeah. Poor Bob. Yeah, Bob was a trip. He had great answers though, for the most part. But okay, I'm gonna start working now. So I will see everybody Monday morning, unless I have to figure out what I'm working this weekend. I think it's tonight and tomorrow and potentially Sunday too. So if I do have a day off, I will jump back on here and do an impromptu stream. So I'll talk to everybody. Love you guys. Mwah. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for coming out. Bye.